Hi, I'm Susan Winter for SusanWinter.net. And those of you that have had a difficult time finding love and partnership in this time period in particular, those of you that are confused by the dates you're going on, you're confused if you're even on a date, you kind of have a relationship, you don't even know if it's a relationship, all of this chaos is for one reason only. No, it's not you. We are living in a time of dating disruption. We're living in an overarching time of disruption in general. Our world has changed massively. And when the new needs to be born, oftentimes there is a grand impetus by all of society to destroy the existing cultures and create new structures. And all of this that you're going through that seems so difficult right now is because dating, love, and romance has been blown wide open. Your parents and your grandparents had traditional roles, and they knew the rules, and they knew who they were supposed to be. We don't have those anymore. And for my part, I feel that I contributed to this, and I am proud of that. I wanted all of us to think about this again and to have our own imprint on what we're doing romantically. And I wanted choices that were beyond the cookie cutter. So here's how you can survive dating disruption. There's only one way. In the chaos, what is necessary is an infrastructure. And we're seeing bits and pieces of this happen. The millennial culture is finding their own terminology and their own categories and their own formats for relationships that are acceptable. However, society evolves much more slowly than the individual. And I don't want to wait for yet another group of people to tell me what I can participate in. And I think you don't either. So here is a better way to create a relationship a la carte, your version. I suggest you start with what you do know, the traditional. I'm not saying you have to be traditional, hear me out. Take a look at what you have seen that your parents have, your grandparents. Take a look at traditional relationships. Pick and choose like it's a menu. I'll take this, but I don't want that. Begin by isolating the sweetest, most beautiful parts of a traditional connection that you want. Take only those pieces you want and import them to your file of your new romantic prototype. This is your design. You are making a la carte what works for you. Then, identify the pieces you definitely didn't want. I don't like that, and I hate this aspect, and I kind of like doing it like this, but I would do it differently. This is where you refine how you would do it differently. This is the composite of the beginning of your romantic prototype. If you wait for the world we live in to give you options, you're still going to be limited. You're just going to have a different structure with different rules, and they still may not be your rules, and they still may not be your design, because society evolves so much more slowly than the individual. And please, do not wait for a partner to offer you their version. That, they've got a version of, I do hookups, or I don't do relationships, or I don't do labels. Do what you want. Your job is to be informed and clear. Figure out what makes your heart sing. How would you create a relationship? What do you love that's so rewarding? And what would you take out that hampers you, that constricts you? This is your design. That's the beauty of this time period. It is an open field. You are the only one that knows what you want. And once you get this little prototype and this package of your a la carte relationship, you get it together. It's your first version, okay? You will be refining it, but you know the basic pieces. And then it's your job to clearly articulate all these things to any prospective mate. Doesn't have to be like, I need this, this, and this. It can be more philosophical when you first meet. What you like, what you don't like. You can touch on it from different angles. The point is that you know what you want. The point of disruption is to create a better new. But you've got to know what it is, and don't wait for your group to come up with some cultural meme of what's acceptable. The responsibility is yours. because only you know the design that's right for you. A La Carte love is here. It is possible. If you're living outside the boundaries, then you don't have to worry about anything else other than creating a structure for yourself that works. I know this will work for you. It's a fertile time period, and it's yours to do with exactly as you wish. And I wish you the highest and greatest love that you are possible of conceiving of, because it's your birthright. And now we can all do it. I wish you well. Susan Winter for SusanWinter.net. Thank you.